You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxEmpireJobs.com. Good day, sir. How are you?
Not too shabby. How's the Easter weekend, all right?
It was exciting.
Well, I feel...
I'll be quiet now.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask you another question, probably. ever.
Sorry.
Ever. Yeah, Monday, got up. Here we are. Won the lottery again.
Did you?
Woke up in the greatest country
there
in God's
you go.
green earth.
Absolutely.
A trifecta here of just classic, amazing movie stars born this day. Spencer Tracy. Adam's Rib, Woman of the Year, all kinds of great movies. My all-time personal favorite of his is Inherit the Wind.
Okay.
Love
I haven't
that
seen
film. Gregory Peck.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
And Betty Davis, who apparently had eyes.
She did.
Have eyes. Apparently amazing eyes.
Somebody wrote an entire song.
Yes.
Let's see, what's going on historically speaking. It was 1923. I would have thought it would be longer ago than that, but it's not. 1923, the Firestone Tire and Rubber Company starts producing inflatable tires.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, till then, they were all flat.
I was just going to say,
what's going on there?
I think before that, they all had inner tubes.
Oh, okay.
Well, you'd have to
Wouldn't
inflate those too.
Have been inflatable too?
Yeah, you think so.
I don't know much about it though, so.
Inflatable tubeless tire.
Solid rubber. Originally, they were wood, then they were solid rubber. And it went on. Okay. All right. You with me here?
Sure.
In Canada, they're still square.
It's a metric system for you.
Yeah, if you watch South Park and they go to Canada, the wheels on cars are square, and it's hilarious.
That's awesome.
It was 1987. 1987, the Fox TV network premieres.
I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there are two calling cards. There are two big shows.
Simpsons.
Married with Children.
Tracy Ullman Show, which spawned The Simpsons, of course, and Married with Children. Those were the two bigs.
Oh, Married with Children. I loved that
Al Bundy.
show.
That
Buddy,
thing was
Bud
pretty
Bundy.
controversial.
It was great.
Back then, yeah.
I don't think you can get away with it anymore today. I don't think they could launch that show now, do you think?
That's a lot of things anymore. I don't know why, but no, it's still in syndication. I trip over it on occasion when I'm dialing around. And in 1993, and that sparks argument every single year when they launch their list of inductees, 1993, construction begins on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland.
Nice.
Super duper.
That just happened a month or so ago. In fact, I think I shared the nominees, and some of them you kind of go, what?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know, and then how come they've never made it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's a lot of them.
That's pretty much every Hall of Fame, NFL.
We should make our own
Major
Hall of Fame
League
at something
Baseball.
here. What could we have for Hall of Fame in Sioux Falls?
Absolutely nothing, John.
Okay. Well,
we're humble folk here.
we could do like a fast food Hall of Fame.
No.
No? Okay. Well, it was a thought. Dan, thanks for the update there, man.
And it was a darn average one, John.
It was indeed.
I know, we can just stumble ahead here on what is it, Monday?
It is.
Feels like it.
We're going to stumble. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. It's brought to you right now by SiouxEmpireJobs.com. Are you ready to travel again?
Join us for the best week of your life.
The Sands is an immersive Gen X era experience for 5 sun-filled and fun-filled days at Dreams and Secrets all-inclusive resorts in Cancun.
Enjoy music from Billy Idol,
Cheap Trick,
Little River Band,
The Hooters,
Tesla,
Wang Chung,
Firehouse,
Honeymoon Suite,
CNC Music Factory,
The Jets, and more.
Make plans to join us for the Sands.
October 25th through 30th.
Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
That's radiotravelgroup.com. Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm ruggedly handsome. I'm a heck of a man. I mess around with nature whenever I can.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love the little critters and the big critters, too. Like to cook them up in a tasty stew.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, it's time for Critter Corner right here on Sunny. If you like the show, then send me some money.
He's Ranger Dan.
Cash and credit card only. Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
And a heartfelt, snappy little salute off the well-started brim of the Ranger Dan camp to you, too. Look at you over there, Dennis. Hi, Heidi.
Ranger
Hi.
Dan.
You know, Jim and Heidi, it was a glorious, glorious event on Saturday. I'm sorry you couldn't make it, but then you were a little too old to engage in this. I Just want to thank all the little radio rangers, everybody who came out for the first annual Ranger Dan Easter Bunny Taser Hunt over at Dunham Park Saturday morning. A couple hundred kids, ages 5 to 12, a couple hundred live rabbits all dressed up for Easter and hopping and hiding around the place. Well, I just got to call it what it is, because if it ain't made the news yet, it's about to. Had a few incidents, and I should probably mention Parks and Rec, seems to me really ought to put up a fence around that river over there. Gosh darn it.
Oh, my gosh.
We hadn't had that muskie net in the truck. Little Nathan Lindquist would have been floating through Elk Point about now.
Yikes.
Also like to send our heartfelt apologies to that elderly couple who were on the bike path there walking their dog. Somehow got caught up in the crossfire. As soon as they recover, they'll be receiving a $5 gift card redeemable at Mini Critters to replace their beloved Shih Tzu Miss Trixie. And also a special big thanks, gosh darn it, to Sioux Falls Fire and Rescue. Son of a gun. Turns out the Ranger Dan tasers that little scamps were using there Saturday morning were actually the Ranger Dan big rig game models. That's enough juice to make a bison go hoofs up. Well, you put that kind of a jolt into a bunny, it just kind of goes up in a lick of flame, smoke, and ash. Little 7-acre grass fire wasn't going to put itself out. But all in all, we had a good time, and gosh darn it, more importantly, I think we all learned something.
Yeah, we sure did.
So, until next time, this is Ranger Dan out. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Addiction. It's a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. And Mr. Dan Farris back in the studio on this Monday.
I'm teeing this one up for you, John.
Oh, really?
So I know you spend an alarming amount of time online buying stuff you don't need.
I don't really.
Way too much time buying stuff.
Then he denies it.
I know.
How many radios do you have in this very room?
Oh, there's a lot.
A lot by
them from
3,
Facebook?
4 dozen.
Yeah, I suppose. That probably counts as buying them online.
This is just kind of interesting, and I'm certainly not going to cover all of the items, but this is just a short list of the most expensive South Dakota related items currently available on eBay.
Oh, okay.
Weird, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would have never thought to even look for that.
Okay, this little beauty here is billed as an 11-point white-tailed deer. Stuffed taxidermied head, 10 typical points with 1 kicker point.
Okay.
White-tailed deer mount,
Yeah.
How much?
$4,995.
Oh, my God.
It's an 11-point buck, Heidi.
Why would you want to buy somebody else's 11-point bucks? One thing to get your own.
Oh, why don't you ask John? Because he's writing this down.
So, how much is that again? Just trying to see if I can spend my stimulus check on that.
This next item actually strikes me as undervalued, as a matter of fact. It's a Pine Ridge oil painting.
Oh.
Here's the deets. It's a 16 by 28 inch oil painting by artist Elbridge Ayer Burbank. Depicts Chief Red Fly, who was a Sioux in Pine Ridge, painted in 1899.
It was painted in 1899?
Yep,
Wow.
$5,400.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That does seem like it should be
See,
more
something
than
like that I would put up for auction somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, but what do I know?
Well,
What do I know?
it is up for auction. It's on eBay. That's what eBay is.
We have a Gutzum Borglum signed letter.
Oh, nice.
In case you don't know,
He made Mount Rushmore.
he did. It's a March 30th, 1939 letter on official Mount Rushmore letterhead. It is signed by the sculptor. $5,495.
That's pretty cool.
Depends. I don't know what his signature is worth, but
Does
I'm
it say
sure it's
anything
worth something.
like what the letter's about?
There is an image of the letter, but I can't pop it up big enough to read it.
Oh,
so
okay.
I guess I don't
know if it's anything. I have an idea. Let's add like 6 more presidents to this thing.
A Ice Age bison fossil
Oh,
from thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago
okay.
was discovered and dug up from White River. You can have that for $8,500.
That's a lot of dough.
I've saved the best for last. This is the one where John's brain blows up.
Oh.
Look at him. He's all excited.
I'm anticipating this.
He's got his fingers are just sweating over the keyboard.
I'm going to have to see where I go. I'm going to jot this down. I'm ready.
It's a domain name.
Oh.
No way.
Okay, check it. DakotaDUILawyers.com.
Really?
How much?
$5,995.
No way.
Say, if you're a slip and fall ambulance changer, get after it.
So that's the most expensive thing on your list?
No, I didn't go for most expensive.
Oh, just the weirdest
Some
stuff.
of the,
Yeah, that's kind of the top 5 most expensive right now. So, yeah.
Nice.
Again, John, write it down, DakotaDUILawyers.com.
I don't need that.
But somebody else might.
They probably will.
Right now, they're thinking it's valued at about 6 large.
Yeah, they're wrong, I think.
Probably not. It's probably worth that to the right person. I'm not that right person, though, Dan.
So, yeah, there are literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of South Dakota-related items on eBay, but these were kind of the top money trollers here. So
That's
there you
pretty
go.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that.
Absolutely.
We are going to continue our series here in a moment. We have this thing that we're doing the entire month of April. It's called Holy Humor Month.
I love this.
So we've got our first church. So last week we talked to a person with a ministry, and then he didn't tell me a joke. I was like, you understand that's what
Right?
Holy Humor Month
He
is,
didn't
right?
tell a
A little
joke.
rebel, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
A little rebel.
It actually turned out to be even funnier that he
You
didn't
know, I
have
just
a joke.
seriously, some of the funniest people I've ever met are in the clergy.
Yeah.
I have some wonderful relationship with priests and pastors over the years, and they can be just downright hilarious.
We have Travis Fink joining us today from Embrace Church. He'll be joining us for our very first church to join us on Holy Humor Month. If you are with a church and you're going, hey, what about me? Reach out to me. I've got some room. We got the whole darn month. But if you reach out now, we'll actually have room. If you wait till the end of the month, we probably won't.
Yeah, and we're absolutely pleased it is sponsored by Crossroads Book and Musical.
It's very, very
Yeah.
cool. It
Awesome
is.
place.
Russ and Chris and the crew, we appreciate it.
Thanks to you guys. And this has been your morning coffee break brought to you by Pilates. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
If you're looking for special prices on some pretty amazing products, check out the website radiosavings.com. We're adding new items all the time, so you might find something cool. And you can save money when you buy stuff at radiosavings.com. One other thing many people like, many of the products you'll find at radiosavings.com are made in the USA. Good quality items at great prices. Radiosavings.com.
We can save you more.
Radiosavings.com. That's radiosavings.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. And they can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture. We're going to brighten your day right now with some positive news. I have Emily joining me. And Emily is with Catholic Community Foundation for Eastern South Dakota. And you have a fun event coming up this Saturday, don't you?
We do. We have an awesome event supporting Catholic Family Services. So I'm actually the Executive Director of Catholic Family Services, and I have the great honor of partnering and working with the Catholic Community Foundation, who are so generous in their willingness to help plan, organize, orchestrate this great opportunity for us.
And the event is coming up on Saturday. It's called, it's the 21st annual Gift of Hope event, Lighting a Path to Hope and Healing, a candlelight celebration. And we had a chance to talk a little while ago with Jan. We talked about the event, so we've talked about it a little bit. But for people who maybe didn't catch that interview, let's explain what the event is that's going to be happening this Saturday.
Absolutely. So we wanted to find an opportunity to bring people together, especially after the craziness of this year, and really to have it be an experience of community, togetherness, and hope. So what we decided to do was we are going to literally light up the Cathedral of St. Joseph, which is downtown Sioux Falls, up on that big hill. We're going to light it up with lights and then light it up with candles. And have a time of just prayer and some speakers that are going to just share, stories of hope and stories of healing for individuals, whatever they might be bringing forward. So maybe it's they've lost someone this year, or maybe it's they're really praying for some healing in their family, or whatever it might be, illness, etc. We want to just come together as a community to encourage individuals and to have it be a real experience and a real encounter with hope. So it'll be on the steps of the cathedral, basically, and at nightfall. We'll totally see April in South Dakota. It's either going to be amazing or we'll be in a blizzard. So we do have a contingency plan of just bringing it right inside the cathedral. And if listeners have never been inside the cathedral, it's stunningly beautiful. And so regardless, we want to invite people in to be able to just see it and witness it and experience the beauty and the sacredness of the place. So, so we're just really looking forward to bringing people together, either rain or shine. We'll be gathering and holding our candles in prayer and community.
And it's coming up this Saturday, April the 10th. Now, I'm looking on the calendar here. It says 7:50 is kind of when things start, and it goes till a little after 9 o'clock. So this is something that you can, even if you already have plans for Saturday, you could probably still squeeze this in because it's in the evening, and there's going to be quite a bit of stuff. And I'm looking on the list here of things that are happening. And Emily, are you one of the people speaking at the event?
I happen to be one of the people, yes. So I, as the executive director down here, I just get the great honor to be able to tell a few stories of hope and encouragement for individuals. We at Catholic Family Services, we're primarily a mental health and grief counseling service clinic. So we have so many individuals coming in and out of our doors, especially after this last year, that we have the honor of accompanying and that are experiencing breakthroughs in their own life in their pursuit of health and holiness and wellness. So I get to just share, obviously honoring confidentiality, share some of those stories that would resonate with any heart and to hopefully encourage each and every one of us in our own journey as well.
Again, the event is coming up this Saturday. It's the 21st annual Gift of Hope event, Lighting a Path to Hope and Healing, a candlelight celebration. All of the information can be found on their website, and it's for Catholic Community Foundation for Eastern South Dakota. So it's ccfesd.org. Again, that stands for Catholic Community Foundation for Eastern South Dakota. So it's pretty easy to remember that way, ccfesd.org. When you go there, there's an events tab, and it's the very first event on the top, the Gift of Hope. So it's super simple, super easy. Emily, thank you so much for taking the time to visit with us about this today.
Absolutely, John. Thanks for helping us spread the word.
Again, it's coming up this Saturday. I'm going to throw a link to all of the information on our Facebook page as well, facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
I kind of feel like I've been talking about BetterCreditCards.com forever now, but we want to mention that BetterCreditCards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. Why should that matter to you? Because this can save you money every single month. There's no fee to check it out, so when you get a minute, click on the website BetterCreditCards.com and see if we can help you find a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour. We've got a special thing we're doing the entire month of April. It's called Holy Humor Month, and it's sponsored by our friends at Crossroads Book and Music. And our guest today is Travis Fink. He is with a place called Embrace Church, and I bet there's a lot of folks listening, Travis, that know that. You guys have got multiple locations, don't you?
We do, yep. We have 4 locations across South Dakota and Minnesota.
And then you're with the Sertoma location?
Yep, we're at the Sertoma campus on the west side of Sioux Falls.
Very, very nice. And how long have you been with Embrace?
So I've been with Embrace coming up on 5 years now, and I've been the Sertoma campus pastor the entire time.
And Travis, I've actually been to the Sertoma campus for Embrace. It is a wonderful group of people, I can tell you that. Very, very nice people. Amazing worship band. Everybody there just so welcoming. So if there's somebody looking for a church home on the west side, that would be a great place, wouldn't it?
Gosh, I really appreciate you saying that. We like to think so. Something, each campus has our unique identity to us, and we like to think that people really find a friendly home and community over at Sertoma. So we'd love to have anyone and everyone is welcome. So.
Now, are you guys open again where people can kind of come back in and see, or is it still just virtual, or where are you at with that?
Yeah, so we've been meeting in person for the last few months now. All of our kids area and everything is open now. So yeah, we're good to go.
Very cool. Do you guys have any special things coming up that you'd like to talk about while I've got you on the radio?
So coming off of Easter, we've got a lot of exciting stuff. We're actually starting a new series about trees, which sounds really boring, but our lead pastor is really excited about it. And actually, during that series, this is maybe a little bit of a sneak peek, but we're giving an opportunity for people to take a tree with them that they can plant in their own yard.
That is awesome. Cool. Now, this is called Holy Humor Month, so that means that I also get to have you tell me a joke. So are you ready for a good joke?
So I'm ready for a joke, but instead of a joke, I was thinking that I just wanted to give Minnesota Vikings fans some encouragement today.
All right.
So Minnesota Vikings fans, you actually have a lot in common with Jesus. See, a lot of people thought that Jesus' tomb should have had something in it, and today a lot of people think that the trophy room at the Vikings Stadium should have something in it, but we both know that both rooms will always be empty. So thank you, Jesus, for that.
I love that. And I bet there's some Vikings fans right now that are either really happy or really sad that you just said that. But well, I love that.
Speaking the truth today.
Travis, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate it. If people would like to find you online, how do they find your church on the internet?
We are at IamEmbrace.com.
Very, very nice. Travis, thank you again, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
And again, this is part of Holy Humor Month, and our Holy Humor Month here on Sunny is brought to you by our friends at Crossroads Book and Music. And I've got all of this stuff. If you missed something, you can also find the podcast version at the bottom of the page at sunnyradio.com.
Addiction. It's a problem for many. And addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Monday, April 5th, 2021. Equity markets were closed on Good Friday, but investors and traders were no less attuned to events. The closely watched non-farm payroll figure was released Friday morning, and it came in much better than expected. The consensus of 675,000 was beaten by more than 225,000, putting the monthly total over 1 million jobs with the revisions to last month. The data is strong and points to not only a strong economic reopening, but one that is advancing ahead of schedule. At this pace of accelerating, the next 2 to 3 months could see upwards of 5 million new jobs created. This week, traders will turn their focus back to earnings as the first of the Q1 reports begin to trickle in. Among the first to report are the key reads on the consumer from ConAgra Brands, Constellation Brands, and WD-40 Company. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.